After being given a car and a spot to race in the Crown Victoria Racing Series, we took this regular old police interceptor, stripped it down to nothing, and handed it back to the team of professional mechanics so they could do the things I'm too stupid and not qualified to do. But she's not race ready just yet, and there's a list to do. That's why today, we're back at the shop to make a final push finishing this car. Will you marry me? Will you marry me? Because in just 3 days, it's gotta be at Lee Speedway on the racetrack on opening day with me behind the wheel. But to be behind the wheel, I gotta be on a seat, which is first on our list of to-dos with the car today. Fit me in the car with the seat.
You're pretty tall, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
We're gonna sit in the back seat.
And that's not as easy as it sounds.
Yeah, I'm a little too low.
So if we come up like 4 inches.
These don't just bolt in where the factory front couch is bolted in. We set the aluminum containment seat in with some wood.
He can't come up much higher. Yeah, his head's at the bottom.
And the guys help me fine-tune the position perfectly.
But if you're in your vet, would you drive like that?
I'd drive like this.
For the right combo of good weight distribution and hardly any visibility. Then once we get the fitment spot on, the guys take some measurements.
4 inches, like an inch back, or 2 inches back from the front of the seat. 100% you're good. Try 612.
Then Ben shows me all the other goodies they've done to the car.
Gutted. I mean, they do it there.
Oh my gosh.
That's left. Nice little exhaust system on it too.
Oh. Holy sh! Fresh rubber and everything. Wow.
Oh, the best seat, bud.
But the seats don't just get bolted in where the factory seats were bolted in. No way. Which means building an entirely custom seat bracket piece by piece. Keith starts by fabricating and welding in the front mounting point, which thankfully only has one spot where it can go. Brackets are cut, mocked up, and tacked into place. While Keith is busy laying down welds, Patrick's at the back of the car, hacking out the old rear window gasket. After spending far too long sawing the rear window glass out.
That's how we used to do it back in the junkyard days.
As I got to experience firsthand.
Kneel down right there.
Oh, okay, so pull down hard.
Propose.
Will you marry me? Will you marry me?
Alright, great. Thing. No, we're this close.
Then Keith measures and cuts a support tube before we place the seat in, with some wood, and myself, so we can mock up a good seating position.
That's great. Perfect.
So, are you in center? You think you're in, like, is the Ford right in the center of your chest?
If anything, I think it's just slightly to the left.
So you need to go to your right? You need
think
to go to
I
the
have to
left.
go to the
Oh, you
left.
have to go left. Alright, good. So we can do that. So you're not too high. You look good.
Yeah.
Sitting here gets me so excited to be all geared up, strapped in, doing laps around the track.
I think this is about as low as I can. My eyesight right now is probably right there.
Yeah. You're not going to see a car in front of you.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Once my position was set, we pulled the seat and the wood, and Keith got to work building the rear upper seat bracket that would bolt the seat to the bar and the roll cage behind it. Then we put the seat back in to see how the fit was.
Now sit back. That's right where you were.
That feels, yeah.
Alright, can you, don't move. I get a couple tacks on this thing.
Perfect.
Try not to burn you too bad. Try to block your hair and everything.
I need a haircut anyway, so we could just...
Don't worry, it'll be gone in a minute. You're not sitting up too straight? Oh, you look pretty good.
I don't think I'm sitting up too straight.
And you can bring the wheel down if you wanted to.
Yeah, I think that's good. I feel.
You look good.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys think I look...
Yeah, not that I'm checking you out.
Hey, how do I look?
Plenty of room for your helmet.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know.
Once our seating position was mostly nailed down, Keith welded the rest of the brackets, as well as the tabs that my harness would bolt to keep me tied down securely to the Vic. And while Keith continued to weld those up, I got to pick out what pieces of fabric would keep me in the car.
Ooh, for me?
Which ones?
Wow, I have a choice. What's the difference there?
The name.
I
One's
do
got a box, one's
recognize
got a bag.
this one. I think
right.
those ones.
Take that.
I know Race Quip. I don't know what the other one is.
And as Patrick prepped the harnesses for fitment, I learned the harnesses aren't the only fabric that'll keep me in the car either.
What's that?
Window net.
Oh!
I'll show you. Drill a hole all the way through, and all we do is put a washer and a counter pin. Not on this one, but we usually put a washer and a counter pin on it.
Ah.
And then
And then you're stuck. Wow.
Yeah.
Is that a required thing? Like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to have a window net.
So Patrick starts to prep the window net that'll go on my car. He's drilling holes through the roll cage for the window net bar to go through, making sure it's the correct size hole, of course.
Like a glove, but the glove is too small.
Then he finally drills the right size, they feed the bar through, and Keith welds the mounting tabs for it into position. Then all that's left is to feed the top bar through the net, line it up where it should sit, and weld in the locking clips. And that's the window net done.
Thank you.
We're making some serious progress on this thing. She's almost officially race legal, but we can't be having the doors rip off or fly open on the track. So Keith, using these little tabs, welds all, even the driver's door, shut closed. As Keith finishes both passenger and driver's sides, harness expert Mike adjusts the harnesses to fit my awkward and lanky stature, while Patrick watches along. But one of the harness mounts is obstructed by a piece of the floor, and we can't get the bolt through. So out comes a familiar pal of mine, the torch.
No, come through that. There it is. Heat it up as hot as hell and I'll hammer it down. Alright, get in there then. You ready? Yeah, go. There's a campfire.
I was gonna say that.
Woo! It's hot. Pretty far down now.
Yeah.
That's good?
It really is a whole team that makes this come together. A project like this would have taken me a decade on my own, maybe more. And only a few things left on the to-do list till this thing's legal in the books as a race car. Keith marks the seat so Patrick can drill holes to bolt the seat to the rear bracket on the cage.
Good thing you stretched today, right?
Then Keith plays in the P71 playpen to mount in the rest of the tabs where the seat will bolt to the cage. But after it's fully bolted down in the cage, we need to make sure it still fits me. And
Oh yeah, like a glove.
The same way as it was.
Yep.
You look comfortable.
Yeah, you got plenty of headroom too for your helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look
I'm nice and
comfortable.
low. It feels comfortable. Yeah, it feels good. Pedals are good.
Mike continues adjusting the harnesses to make them perfect, and then I get a special visit from my pal Ben.
Hey, for all of us.
Yeah,
Hey big boy, how you doing? $20 for a dance.
Ooh, Ben.
It's all fun and laughter, except for the reason he's in here is not fun and laughter. He's trying to adjust the crotch belt,
I might pull the seat up for this one.
Really?
Tight in there.
which is mounted up under the seat, and where it is means it really can't be adjusted much without pulling the entire seat out. So we adjusted the harnesses where we can, then back out comes the seat. Then adjust the harness. Then the seat and I go back in for one final fitment. This one's gotta be good because it's the last one.
It
That's
works.
good because that's tight now. So when I put on the fire suit, like
Yeah.
you said, it's going to be even more.
Bear in mind too, you can loosen these up more. There's still more room.
Then last but definitely not least, the fire extinguisher gets mounted in the car. The final piece to this puzzle.
get this on.
You have to pinch it really hard.
Patrick buttons up one more thing under the steering column.
It looks like a 6.
Then, in the darkness, we load up all the Vics onto Ben's car hauler.
Sounds good.
Where they'll be delivered to Lee Speedway in time for Sunday's opening day in just less than 3 days. I can't thank the team of guys enough for all the work they've done.
All right, straight forward.
The long day was worth it,
All right, good there.
because mine made it on the trailer to the Speedway that night too. Then Sunday rolled around.
That's always a good start. Today is opening day. This is the first time that I'm going to be driving the car. I am super excited. It's also the first time that I'm going to be driving on Lee Speedway, the track that I'll be racing at. So this is going to be a very big, very cool day. Cool literally too. It's freezing out.
My first time ever taking the reins of my freshly built Vic and taking it on a track with 20 other cars. The rain was supposed to lighten up, but when I arrived at the track,
the rain is really coming down now, and I don't know where I'm going. There's the other two cars. Those ones came out so good. I think I saw my car somewhere back there. There's a bus. Go away, rain, go away. Woo-hoo. All right, well, we made it up to the track. Right now, it's raining pretty heavily. There's a lot of water out here. The parking lot is mud. Not that that matters at all, but it just shows you how much water there is out here. And it poured all day yesterday, which doesn't help, so we're waiting to hear now what the deal is, and they'll decide if we're racing or not. Ben will decide what the deal is. So if we don't race, then I'm just going to pick up my car, but we can't fire the engine until noontime, and it's 10:30 right now. So he's gonna make the call at 11, then we'll have to wait an hour before we can fire up an engine to load the car on the trailer. So yeah, lots going on.
but I figured I'd take this downtime and do some exploring.
Here it is. Wow, this is this is a lot bigger than I was thinking. Holy crap. This is so cool, but it's so crappy out. This track is a lot bigger than I thought, though.
But a mere few minutes later, the verdict was announced.
Well, the race is canceled, which I'm upset, but I'm not upset that I get to bring the car home and kind of finish it, per se, and actually be able to sit in it and stuff with all my gear on and, get a little more comfortable with it before I actually have to, take it out on the track with 20 other cars. Oh, I think this guy is stuck in this big, beautiful trailer.
Just like that, it's over before it even began. Weeks of working, late nights, burned fingers, busted knuckles. All of it leading to a wet parking lot and the long, quiet convoy out. The weather won, and the Crown Vic, still a virgin to the green flag. But hey, this is racing. So we load up my Vic,
Ben just pulled my car around. We're gonna load it up and take the car home.
watch Ben pull some stuck trucks out of the mud, then head home with the Vic and get ready to try again. Because one way or another, this thing's gonna see a checkered flag. But we couldn't have even got to this point without the team behind the car. For now, our next race is May 30th. I'll include a link down below to the Lee USA Speedway website where you can see the schedule, so you can see when the Vics are going to be tearing it up out there. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Happy motoring.
We saw nothing.